We're going to show you a couple of simple techniques on how to help someone lift up from a fall. I have a couple of different ways I can show you. The first one is, if they fall, what you first want to do is put them on their left side. That is the position of comfort. It's always the left side. What you want to do is just make sure that they're conscious. You want to make sure that they're not disoriented before you even begin to touch them, to lift them. If you can ask them their name and they can tell you, then that's one plus right there. You also want to make sure that they have no pain in their hip or lower back. If they say they have hip pain, or their hip doesn't feel right, or something in their lower back doesn't feel right, do not touch them at all. Fracture could happen at even sitting down in a chair. Compression fracture very easily happens as the person gets older. So what you want to do first, if they fall down and they're laying on their side, what you would like to do first is you want to have them just place their hand out in front of them like this, and you just want to gently, you can help, push off with this hand, and you want to get them to a sitting position. Okay, once they're sitting in a position, upright position, again, find out, make sure, are you dizzy at all?
No.
Okay. Do you feel lightheaded? Do you know where you are?
I know where I'm at.
Okay.
No.
Are you having any hip pain or back pain?
No.
Okay, so she says no. Okay, you can proceed from there. There are two different ways that are quite easy to help them from a sitting to a standing position. One would be getting a chair of some type that does not have wheels. Wheelchair you can use, make sure it's in a locked position. You use a chair with wheels, they're going to end up right on their face. So get a chair that is sturdy, and you want to do is place it in front of them. Okay? You want to ask them if they can get up to their knees. Are you able to get to your knees?
Yes.
Okay, what you want to do is help them get to their knees, put both hands on the chair, and just, you don't have to pull on them, just give them a little bit of security knowing that you're there. Put one foot up first, and then the other, and slowly stand up. Okay? That's one way. Now, we're going to have you go back down to a sitting position. You don't have to lay down, you can just sit. This is another way. Typically, it's best if you have two people to do a lift, but if you're alone, this is the simplest way to do it. What you want to do is you want to get behind them with your legs about shoulder width apart. Again, ask them if they have any pain whatsoever, back pain, hip pain. If they say, well, it doesn't feel very good, don't even bother touching them. You want to call 911. If they have no pain at all, this is the simplest way to do it. What you want to do is ask them to bring their knees up as close to their chest as they can, like that. Next, what you want to do is you ask them to cross their arms, touch their shoulders. What you want to do next is you tell them, I'm coming in under here. You place your hands on top of their forearms. You don't want to use your back to lift. You want to squat, shoulder width apart, and you want to use your legs. And what you can say to them is, we're going to lift on a count of 3. What I want you to do is lean up against me. Ready? Just 1, 2, and 3. And walk them up. Wow. Don't let go of them until you find out that they are steady on their feet and not dizzy at all. If they say they're fine, you can let go. And that's typically how you would lift someone from a fall, safest fall.